you said you're doing like 2 dogs per kind of round up there. So what your idea initially was, you were just going to board dogs, or did you know you were going to kind of be doing some training and stuff with them? Like, how did that kind of pick up?
Play out? Yeah. So I would say it's mostly boarding. And then the training stuff I'm doing just as like one-on-one sessions.
Yeah.
Like small things like, walking on leash, like really not anything super, super crazy.
Sure.
And the concept of like a board and train, I think eventually down the line I might entertain, but I, to some degree, see my fosters as a board and train, like almost like working out a program sort of to each foster.
Sure.
And I always sort of have a foster. So right now I have Dakota, who's this awesome husky that I have, and she's sort of my kind of test subject for a board and train.
Yeah, that's really cool. And the so obviously a lot of the videos and stuff you're posting on your Instagram and stuff, it looks like those are the dogs that are in for boarding. So is it kind of just like a specialized boarding where like you're working with the dogs, you're using it as an opportunity to, like you were saying, kind of test out what a board and train might look like and stuff like that?
Yeah, like I feel like every person who boards their dog with me has something that they would like to be better, And I know it's a fine line, because some people are like, well, if you're paying boarding fees and training fees and like all that kind of jazz, but at my scale and at my stage, I'm like, I'm happy to just work with a lot of dogs, and just get the reps in. So a lot of these folks will come in. There's a question basically on the forum that's like, hey, is there anything that you're working on that I just can't help myself? Maybe we'll be able to get around to helping it out. And so the things that come up are like, any kind of anxiety related thing. The dog can't sit still. I've had someone say that their dog is a psycho, and I'm like, I don't think Apollo's a psycho. I think he's just a 2-year-old intact male golden retriever, and he turned out to be like one of the best assets from a socialization perspective.
Yeah.
He's incredibly great dog for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Or like nail trims. That's another one.
Yeah.
There's some nail trim things. So like things like that where I'm like, it doesn't take actually that much time to do. And it's going to make my life easier with living with this dog. So I'm going to do it anyways. And, it's just a benefit on the owner.